deflector, Chronically Online, serial liar and manipulator, a scammer, and even somehow a degenerate. We will go for everything that has happened in the last couple weeks to Parlo and his downfall. So in order to start this whole video off, we will go to Alex Nuki's tweet about Parlo's GoFundMe, which she brings up that Parlo has been using the GoFundMe to fund random trips with relationships that has spiraled beyond family friendly, we should say it lightly. And, you know, she's just asking him to stop being openly inappropriate to not only a live stream with 500 people, but in a document exposing of his partner at the time of the trip to London, which I will get to in a minute. That this is just absolute insanity to raise an entire fundraiser, then turn around and probably use it on the trip to London, among other things, and then talk about your inappropriate relations to a fan base of minors. Like, this is just all shades of messed up. This is just absolute stupidity beyond belief. And here's the GoFundMe, which was created on September 28th, you know, before the trip. And then here's the receipts to back everything up. October 7th. Ticket. Visa, which is used for payment, for some kind of payment, and everything else. So, you know. And someone said it's an easy slam dunk criticism, or whatever the heck, or someone said, oh, if you glaze whatever community you're in, and whatever the heck, and, you know, Parlo fan possible, or come out in the work, somehow defending him after even scamming and all this other crap. However, he also talked about his inappropriate life in a document, 75-page document, which even Gramgo, his former best friend, talked about it. And I will pull that up for you guys. And it was mainly going to be from the screenshot here that I pulled from Gramgo's video, because that is the first video that I have found out about the whole situation that has passed from the GoFundMe stuff that even Gramgo can't deny, from the scamming to whatever this is in a public document, 75-pager and all. It's just going in graphic detail, talking about telling me he wanted this and that, and then talking about a purple glitter toy that I'm not even going to say what kind of toy it is, called fucking Cinderella, folks. Like, you cannot make this crap up. And you know what the craziest thing is about all of this? He has it as his Twitter profile picture, like it's some kind of funny skit out of some kind of twisted Saturday Night Live parody. Like, what kind of madness is this person even on, man? Like, even Grambo, out of all people, which I got the one page of the document from his video, even he is at a loss of words for what Parlo is doing. That he even did not want whatever Parlo was going to say to go out there, because it could damage his image, and sure the heck, he literally tanked his own reputation, as in Parlo, by the way. He tanked his own reputation. And, you know, Gramgo has even warned Parlo about putting himself out there before Parlo called him a moron, to put things nicely. But it's not the word moron, it's something much worse that basically starts with an R. I'm gonna just say that right now. And from the Cinderella stuff, which is just diabolical in nature, Gramgo made multiple AI-generated memes. 4 of them back-to-back on Twitter on 2 separate days. And then it's on the Twitter news as well, as of frickin' Thursday, which is absolutely nuts. Like, how what the heck, man? And that's not even all he has done, it turns out. No. It turns out this guy has said the hard R in Discord DMs with Dupe, and this is the same guy that called Alex Tanuki a racist, apparently. You can't make this up at all. Calling other people racist when, you know, he just said the hard R on Discord out of all places. You know, not that there's a perfect place to say the hard R, no. There's no place to say it on the internet. Especially not without getting stern looks like, hey, you're a racist, or whatever the heck. But more manipulation and deflection and all this other stuff. Omar has stated that on Twitter he posted a video that Parlo, out of all people again, has tried to accuse Omar here, a YouTuber of I don't know how many subscribers at the moment, of being a predator, which is a very strong claim. It's like, if you have a claim for being the worst person on earth, you better back it up with ample evidence. Censor it even, if possible. I mean, yikes, man. And this dude just dragged on like it's, you know, it's the Energizer Bunny. Like, Parlo's accusing others of the stuff he does. Like, I don't know about being a predator necessarily. We haven't found anything about that, but he has been a serial liar and a manipulator, as you could show in this clip here. I could link this as well by the end of all this. And that's not even all, folks. He didn't even pay his video editors. I was about to say developer, not to get that confused, but he didn't even pay his editors for months. And apparently, you know, it was in a whole non-disclosure agreement as well. And this is one of the confirmed editors for, you know, Grambo or Parlo, if not both, who has came forward on Twitter. Thanks to him, you know, great courage to definitely come forward and I don't know about whistleblower, because then you would be anonymous, but definitely stepped up nevertheless. And it's just crazy how the tables have turned against Parlo, who his facade was seen as, you know, some kind of safety advocate, when at times he has been the complete opposite of advocating for safety. You know, it's just absolutely insane that it was held up for this long. And United Gem here has posted a 5-minute, I don't know, you know, it's not 5 minutes, but it's about 4.5 minutes of Parlo getting absolutely baked alive by Alex Tanuki on a freaking Discord stage on Parlo's own turf. Of all the things, you know, that Parlo accused Tanuki of, for it to be debunked live on the stage and all that.
The whole point is that Wolfgang's allegations have been known since at least 2024, Parlo. This is not new. None of this is new. Nobody is blaming you for getting, okay? I know how it's like being, I have been raped myself. It is terrible, and we know Wolfgang's a piece of shit. But the whole point of the shit I'm trying to bring up on Twitter is you deflect. You stretch it so bad that it loses the meaning. You stretch shit. You don't actually put full context. And there's a lot of people here who do that. You don't put full context. You just put Tanuki sexually harassing me. And you want to know what people think when they think that? They think I'm like a degenerate like you. They think that I'm talking about gay in public to children. The entire point of why I made that tweet is because at 2 in the fucking morning, I get a notification for, you're talking about this for 4 hours on a live stream. very explicit details. You would, of all people, should know that this situation, how many times have you got caught, like, just fooling around? And when you do fool around, everybody has to hear about it. It's disgusting.
Let's be honest, folks. If I got someone on my tail making lie after lie about me, building a false narrative that has been building for the last couple months or even a couple years, even I would probably lose my crap on stage. That's the public stage, mind you, on Discord, in front of hundreds, if not thousands of people. And probably with more cuss words, because the anger would have boiled to a point where I just had enough tolerating, not even tolerating, but ignoring it. To the point that even fans would probably say, like, hey, you're getting harassed or whatever. Like, yeah, I would lose my crap because people are regurgitating the same lie told to them like it's the Energizer Bunny and Clockwork combined. But yeah, Parlo has lied about Tanuki so many times. It's a broken record at this point. And Tanuki even made a response video herself. And afterwards, she unfortunately had to take a break from the internet because a bunch of people decided it was a great idea to harass her like it's her fault that Parlo got held accountable. No, Parlo did himself wrong, okay? With the document and all this other crap. He's the reason why he got himself in hot water. Not Tanuki, not anyone else. Tanuki just laid down the points, the facts here. And, Ducky, another YouTuber who briefly had some kind of drama with Gramgo or whatever the heck. Even he, who was, like, kind of close to Parlo and Gramgo or whatever the heck, even Ducky is dissing Parlo because, bad history or whatever the heck. And it's unfortunate that Parlo has been a manipulator and a serial liar to multiple people. And this is just another example of what Parlo has done, in a sense. And we even got Mr. Booshot here chiming in on the whole incident, saying, damn, bro, never could have guessed Garlo was weird. Which led to Schlepp replying, not just a YouTube video, by the way, but to the Twitter post as well, saying he's chronically online and needs to get offline. And it's unbelievable how he's been behaving lately. Like he can't control his anger or something. Like, if you can't control your anger on the internet, it's probably the best idea. You should probably handle it offline. And that's not to be rude or anything, but I just know that, there's going to be people who will make you more angry. Just from experience, That's just something you got to figure out how to manage on your own. As long as it doesn't relate to the destruction of other people's lives, your life, and property. Especially expensive property. But yeah. We got crazy reaction images, like your DMs got leaked. That's crazy. But here's gonna be the last comment, though. Saying that the thing that pisses the living hell out of him is how Parlo harbors a community where they actively make excuses for someone that has terrible behavior. Having to rely on your audience to defend you won't allow him to have an opportunity to have guidance and grow as a person. It's literally like they defending Parlo, a personality, without facing the actual reality of this current behavior. And the current behavior is at times leaking stuff that doesn't even need to be leaked, like inappropriate information. Other times it's just straight up calling people names and just going off to the deep end. And he continues his posting. His hypocrisy is one thing to point out too. Consistently making excuses for bad behavior or use past traumatic events as a reason to justify that crappy attitude while enabling his fan base to attack people for not agreeing after complaining about him, which, it's just crazy. And, death threats and harassment, like I said, it's completely unacceptable. I will say is not acceptable here. I just want him to learn and realize that this is hurting him mentally and physically, and what he's doing is not only causing pain towards others he knows, but himself in the same process. I hope the best for him. However, he needs to figure out if he wants to be a better person. And, whether it means to be a better person may require to take some time off of social media. It's okay to take breaks from social media. It's like I haven't been on social media every day at times because, I've been working on Roblox games myself, but just to throw that out there. Everybody's situation's different and whatever, but you just don't justify your bad behavior. You gotta work on stuff like this. Sometimes on your own. Probably most of the time even on your own. And that is all I'm gonna say about this. If you guys like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, turn on notifications, comment what you guys think about Parlo or anything brought up in this video, and I will see you guys later. And please comment what you guys think I should make next.